Sandy says read, and welcome to the channel. You guys, today we are going to do a BookTube tag. First, we will address the elephant in the room. Yes, I look crazy. This is being recorded on June 8th, which is Nick Rhodes' birthday. So today I am celebrating Nick Rhodes and the fact that he is on this planet, and that is awesome. Y'all know I'm a Duran fan, and today I am a Duran elf because today, June 8th, I am going up to the theater after I record this. I'm going up to the theater to meet up with some friends to see the extended edition of Lord of the Rings. Yeah, the theater is playing that today. Thank goodness there is one near me playing it. So basically today you guys get to see a clash of the fandoms happening right here in front of you. I'm channeling the Duran fandom, the Tolkien fandom, and my own fandom because yeah, I'm representing Charisse. Got Charisse going on here. All right, you guys, subscribe to the channel for more of this wackiness. You can expect this kind of wackiness here at Sandy Says Read. Yeah, we do books. We do talk about books. We do BookTube tags like we're going to do right now. And it is typically wacky. And you guys, it is so appropriate for today's BookTube tag because this is a fantasy tag that we're going to be doing. Yay! This is the Wildest Dreams tag. And this started at Heather's channel. Let's see, Heather Reads is her channel, and I will put a link to that in the drop-down box below. I saw this tag, though, over at Jim's Books, Reading, and Stuff. So that's where I saw it. It originated for me over at Jim's channel. So I recommend both of them. So so we're going to dive into this because I need to get on the road, which is why I'm already decked out for this, right? I am going to change my shirt into like not a Duran shirt to go to the Tolkien movie. I do have a more elven type of shirt that I can wear. I already braided my hair too. You know, I don't know how Elrond does this because, oh my God, I think it's a muscle memory that came back while I was braiding the hair because I don't remember the last time I braided my hair, right? And so I'm trying to do that in the mirror just a little bit ago. And I do have a little bit of arthritis. You know, I'm ancient, right? I have a little bit of arthritis, so I'm trying to braid and it's not going well. I get to the end of the braid and I realize I don't have any tiny rubber bands for the ends of the braids either. So I just tied it in a knot, tied the hair in a knot and sprayed the ever-loving crap out of it with hairspray, right? I just basically contributed to the depletion of the ozone layer. Yeah. It's a thing. You guys, it's fun, okay? I'm having a fun day, and we're going to have a fun time with the Wildest Dreams tag. And the first question in the Wildest Dreams tag is your fantasy time and place to read a book. And I think my fantasy time and place to read a book is on a cruise ship. Yeah, I live in Florida, right? And I have gone on a cruise here in Florida from Florida. A couple of my girlfriends and I, we worked at the university that shall not be named, and we went on a cruise. We needed a cruise. We needed a chance to get away. And, you know, if there are 3 of you in a room, it's less expensive, right, than just 2. Anyway, the 3 of us, we went on a cruise, and it was so peaceful. It was so relaxing to just lay on the deck, contributing to skin cancer, but to just lay on the deck and read a book. It was very bright. Very, very bright. I mean, the reflection off the water, it was very bright, very difficult to read on the deck, but it was just peaceful. It was calm. There was just, it was just soothing. There was something very soothing about that. And that was lovely. So I think that's my fantasy time and place to read a book. Okay. Number 2, your fantasy personal library or your personal library if you have attained your fantasy. I don't think that I've attained my fantasy library. I mean, the room I'm sitting in right now where I film for this channel I consider it my library, right? This is the second room, the guest room in my house. And I don't really have a lot of guests who come and like stay overnight, right? So I turned it into my library. I've made it, I've got bookshelves all over the place in this room and I've stuffed them with my books and I've got, I call them book trees. There's bookshelves everywhere in this room. So it's kind of like my personal library, fantasy library, kind of. Is that what the question is asking? My fantasy personal library? would be the one I'm sitting in. There you go. Okay, number 3, imagine you have decided to build a bookshop. What would you call it? Would it sell new or secondhand books? Would it sell anything else? What features would you want in that shop? You guys, if I could have a bookshop, I guess first of all, I would probably have to call it Sandy Says Read, right? I mean, probably have to name it like I have named this channel. I think I would sell both new and used secondhand books, pre-loved books. I think I would sell both. Yeah, I think that I would definitely have like a huge section for indie authors. Because here on the channel, I like to highlight indie authors. I like to help promote and support other indie published authors. So I think I would need a huge section for that, for them. Yeah. And other things I would sell in there, I don't know. It's kind of cliche, isn't it, to have candles in a bookshop? Says the author who struggled for so long to get candles for her series. Yeah, but maybe candles, scents, candles that hopefully wouldn't set things on fire. Yeah. Okay, what features would you want in that shop? Comfy chairs. Definitely comfy, cozy chairs that people could sit in to read their books. We definitely need that. Yeah. Nice lighting, like not harsh overhead lighting, but nice lighting that you could direct while you're reading. Okay. And maybe some like water features, like soothing, gentle water that could be like cascading in the background while you're reading. That would be nice. Soft music. You guys, I could go a little crazy on that one. Okay, let's move on to question number 4. One person, not a BookTube creator, with whom you can have a good conversation about books. Well, here on the channel, we have been doing some interviews lately. We had Dacre Stoker on here. We interviewed him. He's not a booktuber, and he's a lovely person to talk to about books. Steven Zimmer, he's the publisher at 7 Star Press and the owner of the Imagineering Convention. He's not a booktuber, and he's a wonderful person to talk to about books. I mean, I could start a list, and then we would be here all afternoon, and I would be late to the movie. So we'll stop at that one. We'll stop there. Number 5, if you won $1 million and could only spend it on books or book-related items, how would you spend it? I'm thinking that $1 million would have to go toward the aforementioned bookshop, right? I mean, to set up the fantasy bookstore would probably need $1 million to get that off the ground, right? And to have cash on hand. But I don't know. If someone were to hand me $1 million and say, you can only spend this on books, I think I would split it in half, right? And in half for like helping support other indie authors, to help out the Imagineering Convention. Would that count? Because there's a lot of book stuff that happens at the convention. But then my own freaking books, right? My own book stuff. My goodness. Do you guys know what it costs to market books in this day and age? Holy crap. Holy crap. And just to have inventory and to be able to like have a space, a table at a convention and to do that kind of stuff. I would spend some of that money on my own book marketing adventures. And then, the other half, I think, went on like helping promote other indie authors and their books and buying their books to read for you guys and bring them to you on this channel. Okay, that's the Wildest Dreams tag. That was it. There were only 5 questions. So that was pretty quick and easy. Yeah, all right. I can get on the road. Yay. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Please give this a thumbs up if you also have wild dreams about books. And if you would like to do this tag also, I will put these prompts in the drop-down box below so you don't have to watch this zaniness again. But I will also put links to Heather's channel and Jim's channel below so you can watch how they responded to these prompts. And that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in.